It be like that though, I swear. No, what? What up, D? You gonna be talking, bro.
You are looking live at the WBC Arena. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. This is Muhammad Ali, 191 centimeters tall with a reach of 198. And this is Muhammad Ali, perhaps the biggest mouth in the game today, but boy did he back it up in his last fight as he just beat Sonny Liston to claim the World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah, it's the first one. Yes, sir.
For 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, introducing in this corner, undefeated in his campaign with a record of 21.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening round.
You couldn't buy a seat in this place.
We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Now I'm going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. Showing exceptional chins, by the way. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Did you see the nerves of the fight stepping into the ring, Tom? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
A battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. You don't want to trade shots. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
Outside fighters create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, what's forward, what's backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. Straight right, just misses. Typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, keeping footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Nice hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
He's a knockout without a doubt. He needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
on to the second round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighters.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then pull the pressure on.
Positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch. No rest for the weary. Nice counter shot. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. When are we going to see a jab from these two? One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both matches have for each other. Because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Trying to land that jab. These punches coming from every angle. What we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny.
It's anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in the guess.
Looks like he's going to try to bait his opponent here. Straight right, just misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. He is down big time on the score.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute.
On to the third. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get something in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head plays again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Unlucky to miss with that jab. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be. Having second thoughts in the ring.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Rocky versus Apollo. Swing and a miss with that jab. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more than one. That left hook missed. Straight right just misses. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, it's like two different.
Here we go to the fourth round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Nope, that hook won't score. You'd like to see more jabs. Both men step back for just a moment. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The strikes continue to score. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. You can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
Straight right just misses. If someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. These two think this round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. The momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you. And
there's the bell for round 5. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? And excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
When you have a fighter that's got that great footwork, that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Looking to land the hook. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punches with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Lucky that hook didn't score. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You know the scorecards are going to be down goes Larry.
Get up, Lee. Get up, Lee. Get up, Lee. Get up, Lee.
Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown. There's the bell to start round 6. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got a
The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a lick it because you've got to get some before you get close.
It's not gonna fall for that.
So much for being a good sport here, they're going to taunt. Well, if their intention is to anger the opponent, I think it's going to work. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you care, and you know you're in there with a bang, you've got to be on it. You've got to be confident.
Good shot. I get it. I ain't falling for it.
Nope, that hook won't score. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. There's a big difference between... Oh, right there! Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? How is this this fight still continuing.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What you do, you step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
He's going to loosen things up here. Let's see how he does with this fancy footwork. Tearing away the right hook. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Not a lot of, this round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Oh, there he holds, just got dazed. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently? And there's the bell for round 7. After that last round, something has got to change.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him up. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
And he scores with the counter. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you've cheated, now we're going to find out.
Do you believe what we are seeing? That big hook doesn't land. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Both men step back for just a moment. Straight right, just misses. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when he catches you.
You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Lucky that hook didn't score. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
And there's the bell for round 8. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
This is about ego.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Larry Holmes now stumbling backwards. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Straight right, just misses. You'd like to see more jabs. That hook just can't find the target. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than that.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when the fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
What? What kind of glitch was that? Wow. That was crazy.
No rest. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
And we enter the night. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system. So a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again, and the fight will be over.
Nope, that jab not going to score. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one's dare do anything out of turn.
No rest for the weary. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
This can be so frustrating. He's such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, if you think this is too easy, if they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
This is the 10th. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've been hands down.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's when the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
This is a high-octane battle.
Huh? Yeah.
Not a lot of punch out, but thought there might be more action here. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as you enter the final frames of this bout?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Tough to be a judge in this fight. Oh, wait a minute! And Larry Holmes goes down.
Body shot. Get up, Leak. 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 Come on, good, Leak. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Get out of my face, man. Ain't nobody ducking, bro. Ain't nobody ducking. Knockout. Ain't this going on YouTube? Leak Magic Championship, Leak whatever. Yeah, man. Knockout. And it's on Twitch. Sir. Man, I ain't have a camera on. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Yeah, Leak! Leak! Who ducking? Who ducking, dog? Ain't nobody ducking, man. You can have a scoreboard and all that. It's called long game strategy, dog. Get out of here. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I want to talk. I want to talk. Where is he at? Bud. And look at the stats. No, you threw like a lot of punches. That's about it. Stamina 21. Get out of here. Your stamina was 21. What they say? GG. GG, bro. GG, bro.